guard who has that building block potential here? Looks like Trae Young's going to be the highest priced guy.
Yeah. I would say this will be the chalk, but I just think you kind of have to invest. I'm a little bit worried if Middleton doesn't play and this gets into just ridiculous script territory, but I trust the Bucks to keep this game close. So Jrue Holiday at $7,500. I mean, his numbers, the differential between his numbers with Giannis on and off the court is really just incredible stuff. It makes sense. Don't get me wrong, but he goes from a 23% usage player to a 31% usage player this season when Giannis is not playing. Again, I would almost prefer if Middleton was on the court. I don't want this to be just Jrue Holiday, although that's also fine. But at this price point, considering how productive he's been this season without Giannis on the floor, 1.22 DraftKings points per minute, you'd have to expect he's playing somewhere between 32 to 38 minutes tonight. It just really, it's hard to see how Jrue Holiday doesn't bring back value here.
All right, Nick, what direction do you want to go in here at guard?
Yeah, I love the Holiday call. I actually had him listed as one of my values. I mean, at 7,500, I think given the circumstances, you could make a case that he belongs in that territory. But he's a great play at that price, especially if Middleton doesn't play. I mean, Trae Young against Orlando, obviously that's going to be a popular one. 10,700 is his salary. That's the second best offense going up against the second worst defense in the league. So pretty obvious matchup advantage there. You know, I always find myself coming back to DeJounte Murray these last few weeks on DraftKings. He's at 10,300, so the price is up, but going up against the Hornets team, that's still going to be a little bit shorthanded. No LaMelo Ball as he works on his conditioning. Charlotte's still the worst defense in the league, right near the top of the league in pace. You know, they've been able to keep a lot of games close, but it feels like they're constantly playing games in like the high 120s or even the 130s. So that's always a matchup that you want to seek out. And then I also like SGA, 8,800 against New Orleans. If you want to pivot away from Trae Young or DeJounte Murray and save a little bit of cash, I think this is a really good spot for him on the other side of that matchup with Brandon Ingram, who I mentioned earlier. I think both of these teams are kind of matchups that you want to target, and they happen to be facing each other.